But you know, Mike McFarland is an incredible director, and I had an absolute blast working with him on that. But I didn't know when it came out, so like I found out maybe like, I don't know, a ridiculously long time after that. So I was like, do I announce or not? You know, so I just never told anybody.
We're gonna give you the flowers today about it. Because that movie is great. Yeah, I watched that first episode. It's cute. It goes over their time during boot camp. So you kind of play a mom that's visiting his son during like this boot camp era of his life. And she's so loving and sweet. And he's like, no, Mom, you're embarrassing me.
Yes. Speaking of which.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, you know, and speaking of which, you know, you play great mother figures on the screen. IRL, you're a wonderful mother, of course, to two very talented kids, I've heard. One of which has made some incredible debuts recently in her voice acting career for some really cool projects. We're going to introduce her today to you guys for a little surprise here. Why don't we go ahead and bring her up? We're going to get your daughter, Madigan.
Madigan! Madigan Kagmar.
All right. Madigan, 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 Madigan. And this is your stage debut too, isn't it? Is this your stage debut?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, it's an honor to be your first panel host. Oh yes, I made a new graphic for you. And so, you've been voicing Phoebe, who's from Batwheels, who is Batgirl's Motorcyle, and then you're also in the movie Mirai. That's amazing. How's that been? What's it like being able to kind of have such an iconic mentor for yourself to get through the first parts of your career here?
I think, you know, I mean, she's the whole reason I got into it in the first place. Ever since I was little, I was like, I want to be just like my mom. And definitely when it comes to auditioning, because you know, what's her role, you have a director, but she was my director when I auditioned, because she has this.
I coached her, but not as much as I would coach a normal, I said a normal actor. And I mean this in the most incredible way. Her instincts were spot on. I barely had to tweak her, honestly. Usually the first read was like fantastic. It was usually like, oh, slow down to enunciate this more, or, you know, maybe lean into this a little bit. But her instincts are just incredible, as all her directors will attest to.
Wow, okay, so you've been working, how many directors have you been working with now since then?
Tell the story about the common name.
Oh, all of them are named Michael. Every single one.
Wow.
And when she says all of them, there are
every single one.
three at least.
I'm not joking.
3 Michaels.
So we're going to see you in the next Transformers movie by
Michael Super Nicholas, Michael Stern, and Michael, I'm blanking on his last
Say
name.
Michael Bay, say Michael Bay.
There have been other directors, but we laugh at the fact that there's so many Michaels.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing. All right, well, you know, the Batman IP is awesome. That's just a really cool thing to have on your record here in the beginning. That's really sick. What's it been like being able to be part of that project? Were you hyped to see that you're being part of the Bat family?
Yes, okay, so Michael Stern, he called you, and he was like, he wanted to tell me like about you know, that I was gonna have the opportunity to be Vivi, and so he called me and he was like, oh, like, I don't remember exactly what he said.
Context though, you had already worked.
Okay, sorry. I had already worked with Michael in Chuggington season 6. I'm not British, no British accents. So people will ask me that a lot, you'd be surprised. They're like, the British one? I'm like, no.
You're working on that.
I already worked with him, and so he knew me, he knew my acting style, and he was like, oh, we think you'd be really good for this role. So obviously I was over the moon, but my first instinct was to tell my dad, who's obsessed with Batman, so I go into his Bat Cave, because that's what it's called.
You auditioned, there was like a month, and you didn't know if you got the role.
Yeah.
You auditioned. Yeah.
So then I went to my dad's Bat Cave and I said, Dad, you're not going to believe this, but I'm, you know, going to be in Batwheels. And he gets up, and my dad is not a very expressive human being, and he gets up out of his chair and he screams. Like he screams when he's watching sports, like baseball.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he started screaming, it's really funny.
So he's like, touchdown!
Did he scream,
Yes.
my daughter's going to
He said, anniversary. Yeah.
That's so precious. Oh my god. Okay, so how old were you when you got that role?
How old were you?
I don't know.
This is been a little while.
No, 14.
14?
Wow.
13,
Oh my
13, 14.
gosh.
Yeah.
It's going on a little bit. And it's on Nickelodeon, correct? Or no, it's
No, yeah.
Yeah.
HBO, HBO Max.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can check it out there. Great
It's
cute
Michael
little show.
Stern is the guy who did Sophia the First and
Oh.
Doc McStuffins, okay? And then Fat Wheels with her. So he's a big deal, and he's such a nice man, and I love the way he talks to her. I just
Pretty
love-
awesome, yeah.
That's one. That checks out too.
It's
Those
pretty
are two
cool.
fantastic shows as well. It's huge cult following. I'm sure they're developing a cult following right now with Fat Wheels too. But you know, your mom has been voicing anime icons for quite a while now. And so, did that get you into anime at all?
So obviously when I was younger, I watched all the Pokemon series, like all the, I don't know what you call them.
Black and
There's a
white,
bunch
right?
of like branches, I don't know, like, so I watched all of those. I watched the first, like, whatever my brother was watching, I was watching. So he watched the 4 Kids, One Piece. At least I watched like 100 episodes of that. Can I tell you what
How many
happened?
episodes?
No. At least like 100. All the ones you were.
No, we only had 6.
Well, no, because we had them on DVD, but then
We had like 6 of them, and then we wanted more. It might have fell down.
I swear there were more.
No, because Schroeder switched
I watched
over.
the six episodes 100 times.
Schroeder switched over to episode 7 to Funimation because my husband wouldn't buy the next one because it was like $120 on like on eBay or something.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I interrupted you, honey.
It's okay.
You guys should get a legacy thing for that or something. Like I think 4 Kids owes you a DVD. Oh man. Well, you can go on Etsy and get a bootleg copy if you want. I found Sailor Moon that way too. She's in that Terry's way. All right, well, I got one more thing for you, and then we're going to throw it over to the audience for questions. So if you guys have questions for Eric Madigan, come on up to the mic right now, all right? So for you, you were recently in an anime movie, and ironically, you played a mom as a child. The mom is a child. You were also a child, but so that was a very endearing movie. It's called Mirai. It's very heartfelt tales of family, and we actually have a clip to show from that.
And this was nominated for an Oscar and a Golden Globe.
Yes! You've been nominated for 6 different things.
This film.
Let's take a look. Right, you please.
Oh, you can play with my brother's toys if you want.
So cute.
Will you get in trouble for doing that? Probably, but it's funner when it's messy. Right. Are you hungry? Help yourself to anything you want. You might get scolded. Probably, but it tastes better when it's messy. It's so good! I know, right? It's so good! So good! So
Oh my gosh. That was the other clip there. Oh, that is so remember that. You had a mischievous streak like that growing up, didn't you?
But it's funner when it's messy.
So much like you.
That's so funny. Any stories of her and Schroeder perhaps getting into some trouble with some candy?
A little bit.
Oh my gosh, that is so cute. All right, well that's the end of that. How was that? How excited were you to hear you got that part in T-Kids film? You know, they've got quite a legacy after Wolf Children and some of the big ones.
Was that after? I think that was my first like big Super minutes scene, big part.
It was a feature.
Yeah, so like, you know, my character had a name, I guess, even if it was his mom when she was younger. But it was really exciting for me. I think obviously it's still exciting now, but because I was younger, we went into the city because pre-COVID everything was in the city. Now it's all in her closet. But it was really exciting for me because I got to go into the city with her. I could miss her some days. It was just really fun. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's wonderful. Oh my gosh. Now, was that when you were 14 as well? Or?
No, I was 9.
Oh wow.
Yeah, something like 9 or 10, maybe 10 or 11.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're so
I should keep
precious.
track of that.
You're kind of carrying on the legacy of
Exactly.
my moms. All right. Well, that's all the time we have for that. If you guys have any questions, come on up to the mic now. We'll take your questions and then call it good. Got a little Loki here.
You sound like Luffy in the movie.
Oh, well, that was a different Luffy, but I can voice Luffy for you if you want. Do you want to hear an iconic line? I'm gonna be king of the pirates.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
All right. Anybody else got any? I see it. Growler, come back up. Come back up, Growler fan.
Hi, Erica.
Hello, how are you?
Thanks for coming to Collecticon.
Thanks for having me.
So I got 2 questions for you.
Nice.
Yes. So my first question is, what was it like working with Mark DeRazon on One Piece as Luffy and as Zolo the Tub?
Yeah, I mean, I got to work with Mark after that, when he was directing me in Tai Chi Chasers. So like, I didn't get to like be in sessions with Mark during the show because with dubbing we work individually, one at a time. But it was really lovely working with him when he directed me. He also directed me in a couple of different shows at NYAV Post. Mark takes things very seriously. He's really into honoring the original material, and it's something that I think made him really stand out in the early years. And I know that his performance was beloved, right?
I'm a big fan of his work. Like, I love his work in Berserk, and One Piece,
He's
Pokemon.
fantastic, and
He's very talented. I would love to see him at a convention someday. Like, he is just
Let's
a
put it out into
phenomenal-
the universe.
a phenomenal
then.
actor.
Yeah, he really is a phenomenal actor, and he's very paper focused. He's an extremely dedicated director, and he's a wonderful family man too. But I haven't seen him in years, so I would also like to see him.
Sure, he's a nice guy.
He's a sweetheart. He really
I would
is.
love to meet him. Say hi to him when we come.
Well, definitely. Now that we put it out into the universe, I hope it's gonna happen.
And my second question to you is, tell me what you loved about Yusei and Akiza's relationship with each other. I love Yusei and Akiza as a couple.
It really, what makes it very special is that Greg Abbey is a very good friend of mine. He's a wonderful person. He's a wonderful family man. He's also a director, and Greg actually hired Madigan once to do a reading of a screenplay that we wrote in Manhattan, and to do the voice, not the voice, like just the whole thing. This is on camera. Of the main character, and so he's such a wonderful person. He's so loyal and kind. He's hired me as a director in commercial work for years. Anytime there's an opportunity for like a female to be in something, Greg always auditions me or just gives me the part. And their relationship, I think, is very special. I love the scene in the back of the truck. That's like a memorable moment for me, and I would love to do a music video with Greg Abbey. So if everyone else wants that, they have to get out. Greg's gonna kill me now.
Yeah.
Greg, don't kill me. But the people want to see us on screen together.
Oh, definitely. I would love to see that.
Right? Did you hear that, Greg?
You're in your music video.
He's gonna kill me.
Yeah, I remember that line Akiza said to Yusu as she was saving him in the truck. She was like, "Did someone order a rescue?"
I forgot that. And the fans know things and remember things so much better than we do because we voice them once, and if we're lucky, we might see it, or we have like an iconic memory of a certain thing. But you guys get to see it all put together. You can watch it over and over again. If it's a video game, you can experience that moment over and over and over again. So it's actually more memorable to the audience than it even is to the actor. What we remember is the relationships with our actors, and we remember the relationships with our directors, and we remember our relationship to the character and the character's journey. But we don't get to see it all put together like you guys do. We don't get the same experience. I love your questions.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
I do your homework,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Very thorough. All right. And we're just saying that our friend with the white shirt back there, I'm just cutting the line off at you, so you'll be our last question. Go ahead, go ahead.
Got a question. What is your favorite movie that is not an animation?
Okay, I'm gonna let Madigan answer with me. Wait, we're gonna go back and forth. She just threw me a birthday party.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yes, this is relevant. Okay, she's gonna name the first movie because it's also one of her favorites.
The Labyrinth.
David Bowie. We're both obsessed with that movie. Obsessed.
We have a
Okay.
problem.
I just dressed up as him on Instagram. I took them to the live concert, and
she
she
had
was
a big
embarrassed by me, which was not fun.
We had the umbrella, me and my brother, we were like, oh.
We were cringing. They asked people if you cosplayed as a character to stand up in the audience.
She goes, her wig is already like 6.
So proud.
And Never Ending Story is my number one. Number one.
I haven't watched it yet.
I love actually Tom Cruise in one movie, Legend. I love that movie. The Princess Bride and The Dark Crystal.
Oh yeah.
And there's one more.
You got a lot of favorite movies.
There's like 5 or 6. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Yeah. So as you can see, I like fantasy and puppets. I love puppets. Yeah, that's the theme. I realized, I was like, oh, I love fantasy and puppets.
So if you were in a video game, you'd be the puppeteer.
What'd you say?
If you're in a video game, you'd probably be the puppeteer.
Yes, I would. I almost got Shock-Headed Peter as the replacement for the original woman that did that. It's an off-Broadway, it was an off-Broadway show. I got all the way down to the last set of callbacks where I had a puppetry workshop and everything. And even though it wasn't a Broadway show, that was probably my biggest disappointment in my career was not getting that part. I really wanted to do it.
I think with the staff, you're good.
Aw, thank you so much. Thanks for the wonderful question.
My question, thank you. This one's from Pleasant Park. Thank you.
Oh, of course. Have a good one, hon.
Good.
Bye.
I just saw Labyrinth for the first time a month ago.
Did you flip?
Pirates, puppets freak me out, but it was good. It was fun watching David Bowie.
Oh, geez, if puppets freak her out, that's probably a wrong watch for you.
You scare me.
Hello, everyone. So, you voiced a lot of the characters I love before kids. So my question is, you did voice Evie. So if you were an evolution, what would you be?
Oh, if I had to pick an evolution?
Yep, and this goes.
Do you know the answer to this?
No, I do not.
Okay. I'm going to answer you. Usually I don't, because I'm careful with that, but I'm going to answer. I would definitely be Sylveon. I'd have to explain for so many reasons. The trans flag, okay? The colors, right? She's a performing Pokemon. I started out on Broadway. I've spent the most time with Sylveon in the booth. I love zombies. And to me, she looks a little bit like she's part zombie. I love vampires. Okay? And she looks like she's part vampire. And I don't really know My Little Pony, but she does look like she's a descendant of a My Little Pony as well. Wouldn't you say that?
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think Sylvia.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
There's got to be a fairy name in there for My Little Pony somewhere.
What was your favorite line or episode at IT and Wings Club?
Oh my goodness. Oh, my memory, I don't know if it's as good as yours. I'm gonna have to throw that question back to you. What's your favorite? I'm gonna tell you a crazy story. I'm gonna tell you a crazy story.
I mean, there's so many, but I'm not sure right now. Sorry.
So, okay, instead, may I tell you a little fun story?
Yeah.
I was supposed to be the original Stormy in the first 3 seasons of Wings Club.
Oh wow.
And what happened was I was cast and I was at Cincinnati Playhouse in the Park doing a world premiere of a play called Hiding Behind Comments. They told me that I would have another week and that they wouldn't need me. And I actually got away and did this play, which is so hard to do because I was in so many different shows. But schedule-wise, they were like, you can go. And then they called me one day out of the blue and they were like, we have a promo for you for Stormy and Wings, you gotta come in. And I said, I can't. I have a week left of performances. I can't leave my performers. And so they gave the part to somebody else because I couldn't make it for the promo. But here's the best part of the story. This is what she sounded like. Hi, I'm Stormy. Basically, it was Gilbert Gottfried as a woman. And so Stormy almost was like this. And it would have been fun because she was so different than all the others. You know what I mean? Would that have been a fun contract? But they cast me because I came in with that idea. To me, that's what she sounded like. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They were very open-minded there about the actor's interpretation. If they liked it, they would like, go for it. Which I personally love because we hire actors for their instincts.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what we hire them for. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
I'm sorry I couldn't answer your question, but I hope you like the story.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Sorry, this is our last question here of the night. We are running out of time. Thank you so much.
Andrew here. So the fact that you're passing down wealth and career to your daughter and influence, is this going to be like an intergenerational thing of wealth and fame? Like, it's a just serious question. Do you plan on making this like several generations, like a family lineage type thing?
You know what? It's always like they're going to be their choice. You know, if her children, if she has children, right? And if they end up with a bug, which they might, you know, it's not so much that I molded her to be that way. She was around it all the time, and her father is a composer, my husband's a composer. So it's a super musical family, but I actually just want to ask Madigan what she wants to do, because there's something she hasn't revealed yet to all of you. Well, tell
She
them what
always
you're going to
asks
go
me
to
this question.
school for.
It publicly,
Tell the world.
there's pressure.
Tell the world.
I don't know. Because when I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna be exactly like my mom, and I want to be on Broadway. But then, as I grew up, my voice is I'm an alto, and my voice is moderately low compared to a lot of other females in the musical theater industry. So I slowly started to realize that wasn't gonna work out for
You
me.
played every male
As I played all the guys in every single show. I was Troy in High School
Troy.
Musical. I was Pugsley in Adam's Family. I was all the guys because I could always see them, and none of the kids, these 13-year-old boys, their voices were all the way up here, so they couldn't do it either. So, but I was like, okay, maybe the musical theater world is not for me. And then voice acting I've always been doing, just because I've been doing it since I was younger, and that is to her credit. I just thought it was super cool, and also, it's a different level of privacy, like she likes to say all the time, where, if she decided to pursue on camera acting as her main aspect of her career, it would be a lot more difficult for her to have the privacy that she has now and, be with me and my brother. So that's really sweet and cool that, you have that opportunity. And also she's really awesome, so she's made her really far in this, what do you call it,
Career?
no, like
some
category of acting. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, okay. Fine. But I don't know. I've been recently getting into music production more, so perhaps I'll go down that. But I don't really know what I want to do. It's just
She writes songs.
she has me all the time.
Singer-songwriter category.
I don't know. Oh no.
So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see future generations what
Do you
they
want
decide to
to
do.
see an example in a deep voice?
Yes, I would. Oh my gosh, that sounded like one of those didgeridoos. You can impersonate an Australian didgeridoo. Do it one more time. That's amazing. Thank you for that. You made my daughter's life.
Oh my gosh. What an on-stage debut.
Well, I'm a grown man full of testosterone, so I see if I can do that kind of voice.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Evie turned her back to me.
Yeah, Evie's turning on you now.
Hi.
Hey, there we go. That's all the time we got left now, guys. That was a fantastic finale. Any last words from our sponsors here?
I don't think so. Oh, everyone, please say hello and happy birthday to my mother. She's right there.
Right here.
Yes. Let's go. Happy birthday on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday!
And
Oh, the lights.
where's Megan? Is Megan back?
I think Megan's in the back.
It's
Megan,
also
where are you
Megan's
at?
birthday.
Where
The
you at,
photographer that you see
Megan.
takes the amazing photographs at all of these events. It's
She
also her
escaped us.
birthday.
She's doing her
escaped,
job.
But when you see her with the camera today, please wish her a happy birthday.
That's right. All right.
Thank you
Thank you
guys.
both. It's been a fantastic day. That's the end of our panel. So if you want to go say hi to them, you guys should still be at your booth in the back for a little while longer here. So if you have any other questions, go say hi to Erica, all right? And they'll be signing for the rest of the day. Most of the voice actors back there. And you guys, thank you so much for coming to Collecticon.